Did Kanye West destroy Kim Kardashian's family?
Kanye West had an epic meltdown.
I know you got killers. Please don't send them at my head.
Everyone thinks he's having a breakdown.
Y'all tried to lock me up.
My husband is really outspoken.
He has the best heart.
Stop it! Brother, all of you, stop it!
She's going to be a single mom. He is going to be a lot to deal with.
Kim has been trying to get Kanye help for his recent episode, but he's refused it.
You give me some advice, but I don't listen to it.
It's going to be very embarrassing to the children.
Kanye revealed a devastating secret about North.
She knows this is something North will see when she gets older, and that's heartbreaking.
I can't. He fell in love with me and I fell in love with him, and now my feelings have changed.
Kim Kardashian steps out without her wedding ring on.
What were you worried about most, yourself or your family?
My family. I get a call from one of Kanye's friends and my heart drops. What's wrong? Don't scare me, please. What's going on?
In his last performance, Kanye West appearing agitated, pacing back and forth, ranting.
I'm actually one of his doc requests if we can have some police backup. Don't let him get any weapons.
Kanye West is waking up in a Los Angeles hospital where he's now under observation.
I am so scared. Can't imagine having kids and doing all that. And that's what's hard. Because, they don't know anything, So I'm just trying to be, normal at home for them.
Kim knew what it was like to have your dad's decisions make you a target.
Kim's father, Robert Kardashian, was an attorney in the infamous murder trial against football star O.J. Simpson.
That I was 14. I pulled up to the gate on my way home, and there was all these cameras outside. And then that night on hard copy, it said, Robert Kardashian's mistress pulling up to his house. I couldn't believe it that they were making this stuff up. And that was my first real lesson with the media.
She couldn't stop the lies and accusations, but at least Kim had her dad.
We were such daddy's girls. I worked for him in his office. I learned so much from him. My dad wrote me this letter about respecting my body and not letting a man treat me a certain way or take advantage of me.
But her dad's advice didn't stop her from throwing herself blindly into a relationship with Kanye West.
Is Kanye West the new fairy tale?
It's very comforting to have someone that knows everything about you, that respects you. He's put himself up against the world for me when everyone told him, you cannot date a girl with a sex tape. You cannot date a reality show girl. It's going to ruin your career.
A sex tape made by Kim Kardashian and her long-term boyfriend Ray J was leaked.
You know there are people who say that you put it out yourself.
Why would anyone put that humiliation on their family?
Because what were you worried about most, yourself or your family?
My family. I'm going to have to live with for the rest of my life and have to explain to my children one day.
I love this person and she's worth it to me. She's my joy.
Kim would give up anything to make Kanye happy.
From day one, Kanye has always been someone in my life who's always pushed me to
You
dress.
are my wife, and it affects me when pictures are too sexy.
You built me up to be this sexy person. I obviously want to honor him.
But when her daughter North was born, Kim's priorities started to shift.
The moment I laid eyes on my baby, I was so in love. When the baby came out, Kanye was not really paying attention.
He's never traveled with a baby by himself?
No.
And you don't trust him?
No. I'm trying to. When you become a mom, you become so protective.
Me and my girlfriends, we had lunch and said, if you guys were robbed, what would you do? And I said, I would say, take everything. Just take everything. Nothing is important.
But she never thought her fears would come true.
And then that night,
Quote, she knows this is something North will see when she gets older, and that's heartbreaking. Kim has been trying to get Kanye help for his recent episode, but he's refused it.
He's not a fit parent right now.
Although it hurt Kim, Kim had learned to put her kids above all.
there's those moments in life that really change you and shake you to your core. And my robbery was definitely that moment for me.
The Kardashian crew is saying goodbye to keeping up with the Kardashians. The family wanted time to focus more on their family.
It was an emotional decision, but we all felt like it was the right decision.
Kim Kardashian has filed for divorce from Kanye West after nearly 7 years of marriage.
The reality star feels like, quote, there is a weight lifted off her shoulders.
My kids have taught me how to be patient and just what's important in life.
And what I would want for them is just the safest place.
With her children safe, Kim dedicated her time to becoming a role model for North.
Kim Kardashian is following in her father's footsteps in her new career, helping free wrongly incarcerated people.
My dad used to always tell me, wait until you're early 30s or before you have babies. And he was so right. I'm so glad that my kids get this version of me rather than the 20-something-year-old version of me.
Through all of these disappointments, heartaches, you have come out on the right side of everything.
Even though it's been such a challenging year, this time that I've been able to spend with my children has been priceless. That part has been so beautiful. My children are really compassionate and they're really good people, and that is my #1 goal in life. I was about to fall asleep. I heard guys running up the stairs. They wanted my ring and my jewelry.
So I handed him my ring, and then he grabbed me, and I was wearing a robe, and I wasn't wearing anything under it. I'm like, what is happening? Are we gonna die? Just tell them I have children. I have babies, I have a husband, I have a family. I have to get home. Tell them take anything. And then I saw him have a gun out to me, and I was like, okay, this is it. And then he picked me up again, just put me on the floor and ran.
Kim was haunted by the robbery, but she tried to stay strong for her kids.
It was the scariest thing I've ever been through in my entire life, just thinking that, you're about to die.
I don't want to cry in front of the kids.
Kim was trying to recover and look after her family, but Kanye was becoming more and more unstable.
Kanye West was hospitalized after sources say he was restrained, alleged nervous breakdown.
Tracy, I know you got killers. Please don't send them at my head.
I gotta let y'all know that I've moved back to Chicago. I'm never leaving again.
I definitely feel like I'm being pulled in a million directions. The kids are in school, and we have another baby on the way, moving to Chicago. And honestly, it might be my breaking point. I don't have any more to give.
But when Kanye revealed a devastating secret about North, it was the last straw.
She brought North into the world, even when I didn't want to. Oh my daughter! I almost killed my daughter!
Kim was upset about Kanye's speech.